Hello my friends, someone just asked an amazing question, which is why do we put our hand in front of our eyes when we say Shema Israel? There are many different answers. Technically we don't have to, we can even say Shema with open eyes, but why do we do it? So one of the main answer, which was mentioned in the comments, is that we try to focus on Hashem, on God, and to hear in our mind, meaning hearing is something which is hidden, so to speak. It's not something you see, because we don't have the ability to see that God is one out there. Therefore, we close our eyes and we have to understand it in our mind. Shema doesn't mean just hear, it means understand. So you understand, Israel, that God is one in heaven and here on earth. So I close my eyes, because if I look with my eyes, I don't see that God is one out there. It's very hard to see that God is everything, everywhere, everything is spiritual. I don't see it. I see physicality, stones. So the first idea is that in order to concentrate and understand, to enter into the real reality of the world, which is what I see is an illusion, and really God is one, but I don't have the eyes to see. I have to understand it, I have to hear it, has to be inside. That's number one. Number two is to prevent distractions. Obviously, close our eyes. We try to focus and with our mind, with our inner eye, and visualize that God is everywhere, everything. So closing our eyes helps for that. The way it's done by Ashkenaz usually do like that. By Sephardim they do a shin, they do a daled, and this is considered the yud. So do shin, daled, and yud. This one is on this eye, this one is on this eye, and then you have the shin on the forehead. This spells the name of God, Shakai or Shaddai, really. Shin, daled, yud, the same that we have on the mezuzah. So this word means She'amar Dai, that God said to the world. When God created the world, He used this name to stop it. The world was becoming expanding and becoming more and more physical, and then He says stop. So the idea is that we are putting our hand on our eyes, on our brain, forehead, and we're saying that we want to be able to see beyond the creation of the world, beyond the physical. When God said stop, what's before, what's after, and we try to see past the limits that God put into the world to our own limited mind. So that's another reason why we put a hand like that. And the last reason I would say is a much deeper reason, Kabbalistic a little bit, is why do we, or how do you have your eyes when you kiss? When you kiss someone that you love, you close your eyes. Why is that? Because the whole idea of a kiss is that you connect yourself to the other completely. If you have your eyes open, you're not in the other. You're not connected to the other. It's like you're distant. Your consciousness is pushing you away. So we close our eyes to kiss, to say that I'm completely with you. And interestingly, the Ramchal explains that when we say Shema, there's the concept of Neshika, the divine kiss, which means that I have to be ready to give my life over when I say Shema, as if I was gonna die, and I give my life for God. And basically that's what a divine kiss is. That when we die on the highest level, God does Neshika to the holy people who die, and He kisses them, and their soul become attached, so to speak, to God. So that's another secret of Shema and closing our eyes, is that we kiss God, so to speak. Obviously it's a concept, it's not real. It's real on a spiritual level, where we become attached to God and we are ready to give our entire soul to the unity of God in the world. Alright, so enjoy your next Shema.